Tara Colpitts, Senior Director for our market management team at Expedia Group. Truly, the relationship has evolved significantly over the past couple of years. From a standpoint of, for us at Expedia Group, we've been really focused on going back to the basics. And what that means is ensuring that we've delivered consumer brands that our travelers love, that we're able to really diversify the supply that travelers can book, as people are booking significantly different over the past couple of years, as well as being able to build out B2B distribution. And then rooted in delivering a very powerful platform to make sure that that travel experience is seamless. We also have looked at how do we make sure that we're building out our B2C offering. So we have 200 different booking sites across 75 different markets and 40 different languages. So really making sure that the traveler is able to look and book and make those decisions as they so choose, as well as being able to build out our B2B space, which is more so focused on across 60,000 different distribution partners, delivering over 100,000 room nights annually. I think really where the fundamental change has been is how do we help our hotel partners increase their reach? How do we make sure that they're truly showing up where the traveler is looking to book at this point and finding inspiration? And that's come through very different kind of means. Is one from a social standpoint, working with travel shops, which is something that allows influencers and tastemakers and brands to be able to influence the traveler as they have followers, so they can actually go into a curated, bespoke in-app marketplace and choose to book where Arsenal FC likes to book. And that's really how we've diversified over the years. I think the impact of Gen AI comes in particularly two different ways. So one, really improving the traveler experience. So one of the developments we've made at Expedia Group that we launched last year was Romy. And Romy is if you envision a virtual assistant, so your own EA. And this is something that we launched in beta on Expedia brand in US only. But it allows the traveler to have their own kind of journey, their personalized experience. Not everything always goes perfectly, so ensuring that they've got a chatbot experience that's going to allow them to really make changes and adjustments on the moment. We see actually 70% of overall travelers that are needing to use a chatbot to make some changes along their journey. So ensuring that they've got that help and support for the entirety of it. I think as well, really allowing our hotel partners to understand where and how they can connect with the travelers and how they can actually build incremental travelers that are coming to their brands and to their hotels. And so one, we've looked at what we can provide to them from a data standpoint, whether it be occupancy, whether it be market trends, how they can actually extend their reach to different B2B partners that they maybe have never even thought of. I think as well, how we can make sure that they really are delivering a cost-efficient means to be able to really show up where the traveler is looking. Those are two of the big areas that I think we'll see as far as Gen AI developing. So from a connected trip perspective, what we see is that really it's about creating the entirety of the experience. Travelers these days are looking to have something that they take away from a memory standpoint for their family, for their friends. It's not just about the destination, it's truly about the journey as its entirety. And what we see particularly in Package Path for Expedia Group is that the more trip elements that are added to the package, then we see a higher return of those travelers coming back to our sites. And so if you can leverage any of those means to be able to build in additional elements, then that's the future of the real trip journey. I think as well, when you consider that you can use so many different AI means to be able to inspire and connect. I mentioned earlier as far as travel shops and the ability to build out an entire journey based on who your influencers and where they're saying to go and how you choose to go there. I think that's the real focus. I think for me, industry events have changed so significantly over the years. For me, it's about connecting with peers. It's about connecting across the industry. I was sitting in earlier this morning into the economic outlook, understanding by taking a step out of your kind of day in, day out, and looking across the entirety of the industry, not to mention other industries, of what we're seeing of impact and how we need to be thinking about our consumers and travelers these days. Not to mention, it's just really nice to be able to step away and connect with your peers and your friends.